Hello everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. Today's video is going to cater to those that like to snack. Well, what's better than cheese and caramel popcorn, made Chicago style? Well, today I'm going to show you how to make this at home, and it'll be the easiest and probably one of the most delicious. It's so simple and easy, and the ingredients you likely have in your cupboard right now. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that my recipe books are available on Amazon, and I have provided a quick link in the description below this video. Now, without further ado, let's get right to making some popcorn. Like I said, this is going to be an easy version. I pop my popcorn in the microwave, but you can do it however you wish. You need to have a total of 8 cups of freshly popped popcorn. Using 2 of the regular size packets, and it's the buttery kind that I'm starting with. Use good quality popcorn so that it puffs up nice and fluffy, right? Because that's always a really good start. I have a separate bowl that I put all the popcorn in so that I can sort it and make sure that all the unpopped kernels are taken out of it. And so we're going to sort that and make sure that we have 4 cups for the cheese and 4 cups for the caramel popcorn. And of course we're doing 2 of these packets so that we can have enough to do both flavors. Now it's super easy so far, right? We're just sorting through to make sure that we have no unpopped kernels, and let's get started. So 4 cups of popped popcorn, and we'll start by making the cheese popcorn first. Because we started with buttery popcorn already, we're just going to place the powdered cheese right on top of the popcorn and see how well it sticks to the popcorn. And I'm finding that it needs just a little bit more butter than what come with the popcorn, and so I melt a little bit of butter and I add that on top so that the cheese will actually stick better, and it adds a little bit more flavor too. I melted, maybe just shy of 1/4 cup of salted butter. That in until the popcorn's well coated. Well, I'm going to tell you where I got the powdered cheese. I actually stole it out of one of my mac and cheese boxes of KD. You can get whatever mac and cheese box you have, but the powdered cheese that you use in there, I used 1 full packet in this. And you can get powdered cheese online or in the grocery stores as well. Using whatever you might have on hand, I told you it was going to be easy. Now for the taste test. Okay, set that aside and let's get on to making homemade caramel popcorn. In a separate bowl, start with 4 cups of popped popcorn. And line a large cookie sheet with parchment paper. You need to use a large saucepan and preheat your oven to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. I like my caramel popcorn to have lots of caramel on it, so I'm going to show you double the amounts that someone would normally suggest for 4 cups of popcorn. Start by melting 1/4 cup of salted butter. Then add a generous 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar and a good 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then slap in 2 tablespoons of golden corn syrup. Turn your heat on high and bring this to a boil. Once it starts to boil, time it for 4 minutes. Timing is important so that you make sure that it hardens up nicely. So time it for sure, and when you remove it from the heat, then you can stir it a little bit. Then add a tiny bit of baking soda, maybe about 1/8 of a teaspoon. And add a generous 1/4 teaspoon of pure vanilla. Now this looks like it's really starting to caramelize. It's coating the spoon really well, so you know it's going to stick to the popcorn. Go ahead and pour that over your popcorn. Of course, this is very hot, so be careful that you don't burn yourself. It's looking pretty good here. I think it's going to be nice and thick on the popcorn, which is the way I like it. Now once you have your popcorn coated really well, this is where you'll put it on the parchment paper that's on the cookie sheet that you already have prepared, and you'll slap it in the oven at 250 degrees. Be sure and spread that popcorn out evenly and in as much of a thin layer as you can, because we want the popcorn to dry out a little bit with the caramel hardening up. We don't want it to be sticky or stick to your teeth when you're trying to eat it. Should be a bit crunchy. Okay, so in the oven it goes for roughly 20 minutes. And you can time it for 10 minutes because halfway through you should probably give it a little stir, and then of course place it back in the oven for another 10 minutes or so. And this is so good that it's hard to wait that last 10 minutes. It feels like forever. So when the time's up, you can remove it from the oven and let it cool down completely. Once the caramel popcorn is cooled down completely, mix the cheese and caramel popcorn together. This is a really tasty mix, and I bet you won't be able to stop eating it once you start. Here's the answer to the question about baking soda. We add it to the caramel because it creates a chemical reaction, and that prevents it from going rock hard. We want that melt in your mouth, crunchy coating that you're looking for. So it's all about texture. If you're not eating this right away, store it in an airtight container and it will keep longer for you. And until next time, happy eating, and you might want to go make some popcorn.